shows that she's connected, but it's for some reason she's saying that it keeps kicking her off.
Interesting.
Maybe we should try resetting everything.
Turn it off, then turn it back on again. Alright. We're live. They'll be here. Hi! You guys, how's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever, but it's literally just been a week. Oh man. Wonderful box office success this weekend for Elio. Let's give it up for that.
No.
I'm sorry. No, but honestly, Superman is probably the best Superman movie I've personally ever seen.
Okay, we can hear you now.
So I can't recommend it. If you guys go out to check it out,
Oh
it's definitely
god, I have to connect to my phone.
James Gunn is a wonderful storyteller and continues to prove his merit.
There's nothing wrong with connecting to your phone, Liz. Nothing at all.
Can you guys hear me all right? Is my sound okay?
Yeah.
I don't think that we're live yet. I'm not
Perfect
I'm not
audio
getting the
quality.
feed on Twitch, though.
You're live. I have the Twitch channel up at home, so your guys are live.
Okay, yep, now it's coming in on my...
Hi, everybody!
Okay. Got it. We're all good.
Hi, Dr. Nick. Come on, guys, we practiced this.
Who's that?
I'm sorry. Sorry, that's a Simpsons reference. Anyway, happy summer, happy middle of July. Excited. The fireflies are out. It's very for those of us who have little witchy tendencies. It's a great time of year. It's a great time of year.
I saw there was like a lot of
Did
fireflies, and
anyone else shed a tear the first time I saw Firefly this year?
Oh man,
Why would I shed a tear?
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful.
Because they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's
so
been a while
pretty.
since I've seen them.
I shed a tear because one flew into my car with me, and I couldn't get it to go out the window. And it's probably dead in there.
You just had a cry. It's a funny visual. You just driving down the highway crying with a small light just out here. Yeah, nothing like seeing all.
But the light like slowly flickers slower and slower as they continue to weep until it's just not.
Nothing like
Shit.
nothing like seeing all the bug spears on the front of my car.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Cobalt Press today for Deep Magic Volumes 1 and 2. Great resource for all spellcasters, both PC and DM driven. There's 2 volumes. I think you can get them individually, but it probably makes more sense to get them as a set. If you have a very expansive local gaming store, I highly recommend seeing if they can get. Even if you don't have an expansive gaming store, they should be carrying Cobalt Press products. This is not sponsored. I just buy all of their shit because I like it.
You can get it for cheap on eBay, probably. I think I got both of them for $60.
Oh,
when they're
nice. That's like,
70 a piece by
Kickstarter
themselves. Yeah, they were. I think they were 70 pieces themselves.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten the monster manual yet.
I look into that, but
I paid for shipping. But
okay,
I haven't gotten it yet. Did you get yours?
not the second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting
Yeah,
for.
I thought you meant the first one. Yeah, we got the second one. Yeah.
I love seeing Daggerhead on your shelf over there now.
What?
Yeah. I love seeing Daggerhead on the shelf over there now.
Yeah, I'm actually
Fits in
really
so
excited
beautifully.
to give that a little twirly twirl. That might be what I teach Saoirse. I now have all of your figures that I found in that box. Servia, I found the original figure that we had for you before we printed one off, so we at least have that.
If you
This is like
print me
way
off
back like a year and a half ago.
If you print me off another copy, I will paint it.
Ooh, sweet. Gladly. I need to print off a whole new party set.
Yep. Got him.
Okay. That's like a backup to Lonnie in case our other one ever shatters.
And I already have a printed.
No.
I have a printed Vinny for my next character, but I have to put it together. So I need to get glue and
I have a
stuff.
lot of thoughts for my next character that I'll run by you at some point.
And then I gotta make 2 more characters. But I know that I'm going to play a wizard for the level 17 group.
Love it.
And I haven't decided on a subclass yet.
Thinking a warlock for the level 17 group is a name one.
we're looking for Cassidy. He might be someone that my son's friends also use, so he might be one of my other boxes. We'll find him.
And I think I would like to play something other than a pure barbarian, because I built Ravi with like one shot in mind.
Right.
She is meant to be like stupid and only does one thing because we're having fun and playing a few sessions and
Right.
getting rid of them. But if we're gonna play them, actually, I want to make her a different class.
And that's fine too.
Maybe she hits her head and then remembers that she's not stupid.
Just the reverse Goku
No.
situation.
So we're here on the Marisel estate. A sprawling, I think we said about 7 by 8 miles big, which is pretty fucking big, for an island in the middle of the ocean. It's personally owned by them. Now again, it is owned by them, but they have only cultivated 5% of the island. They've left most of nature untouched. Even the proving and hunting grounds that you guys were patrolling last week make up half a mile around the estate. It's not safe to go too far where dinosaurs doth roam. But you guys, oh Kenna, thank you so much.
This is tickling my brain.
Last time you guys, by request of the captain of the guard and their lieutenant, went and led the morning patrol out in the woods, just seeing if there was anything you needed to keep your eye on, any mysterious activity. You guys were convinced there was, with all of these rich people around, there had to be some bullshit going on. And it would seem that Sermia's little nose itch was correct. But, you know, she has some experience with rich folk. And so, her perspective of guessing it right might have been a little better than others. But you guys saw a group of cloaked figures, chase them down into an underground graveyard, which rested beneath a ruined chapel that you had found kind of deep into the patrolling grounds. Subduing a golem, some zombies, and some caster, which seemed to be inside an impenetrable, what are they called? Mausoleum. I almost said mortuary. Mausoleum. And then right when you guys were kind of figuring out what to do and communicating with ghosts that seemed to promise you a way to get into this place, the door was kicked open by a very loud, very bombastic, very largely bearded, and equally large personality person, Lionel Marisel. Not accusing, but just kind of like, what is this? Da-da-da. You guys calmed him down, persuaded him, and he has invited you to sit down, have a tete with him.
After he tried to kick down the magic door, he triggered the trap and got R2D.
Oh, I forgot about that! I forgot he absolutely triggered the lightning bolt door.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that. And this guy is, again, he's got like the big, like, I'm thinking it's not the dad from Tarzan, because it's the gorilla. It's Kerchak. It is. It's Kerchak with a beard. It's Kerchak with a lion's mane. It's pretty much this guy. God, he's like John Goodman he's like Jack Black, the size of John Goodman. Does that make sense? Is that like a decent enough kind of mental scale comparison for you guys? Because he's like my size, right? Maybe a little taller, but John Goodman's what, like 6 something? It's like a 6'4" Jack Black.
Hell yeah.
I feel that fits both the size, but also the kind of lithe bounciness that is about this gentleman. And he's got like his sword out and he's like slashing, away for him. And I'll give this especially with Persermia, not Persermia, but kind of with everybody's passive perception. Persermia, that's what I should just call it for when she notices shit that nobody else does with their passive. But all of you have been adventuring enough, and you all have a decent enough passive to realize, like, he might seem bombastic, but he's not wielding his sword like a complete fucking idiot. Like, he's probably had to... I think we established that he seems to give off more of a fist-fighting barroom brawler than maybe...
Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah. As opposed to, like, formal fencing training, as it were. But he's a big guy. He's older. He's in his 60s. So eventually, like, this sort of bravado, you see him, like, bend over, grab the water skin. That's the whiskey. Now! And he claps his hands, and some of the guards around him, I think it's called rope trick, where you have basically a pocket dimension for simple bullshit. Yeah, it's just like it's a
pocket dimension for a short rest.
And basically, all of the guards rope trick like a tent that even he helps kind of. It's small. I mean, it's maybe the size of this table up, but there's bug nets. There's chairs for everybody. The guards have not chairs, but like little stools. There's a table. They have basic food, not like prepared bullshit, but sandwiches, wrapped, some beer that's been jostled around a little bit.
Super flat.
Just super flat. Some wine that's probably doing a little better off. But enough for this group. If they were to get like keel-hauled somewhere for maybe a night or 2 nights, they could survive. But this is well enough away. You guys can tell that you're maybe 5-10 minutes from the ruins, but you're still like maybe a 10-minute walk from the estate proper. You're just sort of in the woods. It's very peaceful. There's like I said, the distant ambient thunder lizard marching through, but nothing like, there's no like velociraptor assaulting your group. You get, like I said, there's sort of this understood perimeter with the wildlife in the Marisel estate. Like, hey, don't fuck over here, we don't fuck over here with you. And they're like, cool. For the most part. If a Stegosaurus wants to come and eat your watermelons, there's not a lot you can really do about it, though, that being said. But for the most part, he sits down. You guys have all your plates before you.
I've never wanted anything more than for a Stegosaurus to eat my watermelons.
That would be very cute.
That's actually my dearest wish in my life, turns out.
Well, we're in a world of fantasy where that can happen.
Please, Steggy son.
Animal handling.
Yay!
Your brain is the size of a wolf.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Someone just left, right? The chat?
No.
I'll sacrifice any watermelons to the Stegosaurus.
They're still there.
What was the noise then? Was it low battery noise?
Lonnie's not paying attention. She's gonna grab some melons and she's gonna grab like a head of cabbage or something. Like you roll it. Like I know far away, but she's gonna try to sneak to that perimeter.
All right, Ron is gonna kind of trail behind and go. Geez, Talani, I don't know if you should be just going off alone. Do you mind if we just sort of come with you?
Yeah, okay, but just like let me have this.
I'm just saying, nature, animals, my thing. I'm here to help. I'm there to aid. This is your experience. Okay. I'm here for backup. Plus, okay. I don't want to talk to them for all that bullshit.
Yeah, like it seems important and stuff, but also this might be the coolest thing I would have ever done in my entire life. So
yeah, I get it. I mean, I ride a dragon, and dinosaurs are still cool. So let's go over and check it out.
Yeah, Mare, cool as shit. I want to have my own dinosaur experience.
I have a spider.
You do have a spider.
I have never forgotten about the spider. I just don't know when to send him in because he has 1 HP. So if I do anything, he's just going to get squished and be killed.
Yeah, it's me. I'm every time Talani sees you, she just goes, slaps it.
Don't.
All right, as you guys see Talani go off.
Sorry, I'm sorry to put the party already, but I really want Talani to.
No, we'll get to that. Don't you worry, we'll get to that.
Next.
No, yeah, Sermi's like, no, you go.
It's a bucket list run.
Lionel, glass of water, glass of wine. Just big old pastrami on rye sandwich in front of him. Pulls the olive out off the stick. So, you come to my island with Crescinda. And on your patrol you discover this chapel that has been elsewise unbeknownst to me all these years with my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to want a little bit more info. I know I rushed you out of there, but I wasn't feeling quite at home, as it were. So I would just like to pick your brain up top side, as it were. Yes. So exactly what was it you were doing down there?
Looting. Duh.
Well,
No, we followed a demon.
no.
Looting was secondary.
So there was some paranormal activity going on the grounds.
Yes, I like this one.
Yes, very exciting. Anyway, there was some paranormal activity going on the estate, and the head of the god agreed to have us come with them and investigate. And our investigation led us to that chapel, but we also found some other individuals that were heading there as well, and they were all cloaked and hooded. They had some sort of a mask that was disguising their voices and their faces. We were able to get a glimpse of one of them, but it didn't really help us out that much. And we followed them down to where we found the chapel, and then there was a bunch of undead that we had to fight. But it turns out those undead were the people who have died on this island over the course of many years, and so there's something big going on. A lot of people have been dying on this island, and while it is possible it could be like some of them are just because they accidentally wandered off the cliff during one of these parties over the years, we definitely have plenty of evidence to prove that people are being murdered. So, yeah.
He looks to all of you in sort of like is this guy?
Yeah.
It's kind of long-winded. I would just say people are dying, but yeah,
We don't.
it's basically
gain,
true.
Yeah, we don't have a lot to gain by lying to you here.
I'm just here to party, honestly.
Aren't we all? Who is, so it's him, and then who else is with us right now?
So as you're looking around, you see he's got like a few like personal guards. There's an attendant. He has also brought. Oh, what was their fucking name? The dog. His daughter's dog. The giant, enormous, fluffy Mastiff. I cannot remember their name. Anyway, they are there. And as you're explaining all this, you hear sort of from, you'll turn as someone approaches saying, robed figures with masks, magic, rituals,
Demons.
and demons. Say it's all rather on the nose, it feels, for a grand party for all of the rich folk of the Lubra, as Prospero Marisel enters in his morning getup. Not as ridiculous as his brothers. He, as you've noticed from him, he keeps to himself. He's the Lionel's the face. This guy is kind of like the Tic Tac. He's helped it grow in a less shady form. He's helped their business grow in a less shady way than their father did. You would know that from your court stuff. You probably know that from your history stuff. But clean shaven as opposed to his brother with the big beard. Hair kind of slicked, coiffed back. It's got a wave to it though, just like Lionel's has that just like big poofiness. He can't like suppress it with whatever gel or whatever. Little sharper features than his brother. But he says, so you claim that there were these robed figures with their masks, which I'll admit, he looks to Lionel, who is like locking eyes with him. You can see there's thoughts going on back there, and he says, both my brother and I have had minor experiences thinking that we had seen such things in our youth, but thought it was just childhood imagination in the late hours of the summer, or the...
Well, they're real.
Where are we currently?
You're like, I don't know, like a 10-minute walk from the mansion, but a 10-minute walk from the chapel. You're kind of in the middle. You're in the woods.
Okay, so we're walking back.
You're sitting. You're having lunch right now.
Okay.
These guys, they've set up all
Just
their
those
shit.
two?
Them and their guards.
Okay. Can I divine sense?
That's Fey Undead.
And, no, Celestial, Fiend, and Undead.
Okay. As you do that, does it manifest, or do you just kind of like Dragon Ball Z style?
It's like a Spidey sense.
Oh, that's awesome. So it does ping, and you get like you basically know where they are, right? If it's within that range.
Yeah.
Okay. So you look around. There's nobody in the group, but you can see there's like a little rocky outcropping, and there's some little like impish thing like looking up over the rocks at you guys.
But Prospero and Lionel are...
They're not sending anything
are
off.
not... Okay.
While she's doing that, we...
Sermia just...
I think I just throw a dagger at it.
Alright. But I wouldn't even make you roll a ranged. Actually, yeah, let's roll a ranged attack. Maybe it scurries away.
I'm so good at these.
I like to
I
imagine it's
I
like
have a
right
dagger
above a
in
guard's head who's not paying attention right now.
Oh, I'm not bad, I guess. It's not strength, but it's still
It's dex.
It's dex.
It's plus 7, 19.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, 100%. As you just like whip this dagger, there's a guard just sitting there, kind of swishing his flat beer, drinking it, and the dagger just ting, right hits the thing right between the eyes, and its like eyes kind of go off in different directions as it fizzles out into ash. His eyes are just like bugging out, looking at it, looking at you. Tries to pull it out, it's like jammed so far into the rock.
10 piercing damage. If it matters.
They don't have a ton of hit points. I figured your base hurt was probably going to kill it. But other than that, that's the only thing that sent it off. You could roll a religion if you want to see if you can...
Probably not, but let's see. That's just a 10.
Okay. You know that there's smaller fiends for devils or demons. Didn't get a good enough look at it, you just knew it needed to go. But there are certain smaller fiends that can be used for kind of reconnaissance or patrol. Scouting.
Yeah, that's what I assumed without even rolling, that it was like spying on us.
Yeah.
For someone else.
So while that...
Do you say all this out loud?
Yeah.
And Lionel and Prospero are like looking at each other.
I go and get my dagger. I only have 2 of these.
I'll just, well, hold on. You don't have to, because then I'll just put the teleporting thing on the dagger and have it teleport to my hand and hand it to you.
Oh, okay. Cool, nice. Don't keep that on this though. I don't. Use
Oh yeah,
it very often.
I have.
You're just flexing. Just
Yeah, he's horrifying.
Yeah, I immediately take it off after I've done
You,
that.
Great, thanks, man.
as you're doing all that, Lionel says, "Well, I would very much appreciate if perhaps, as the guests are beginning to arrive for midnight tonight to begin, that you could keep an eye and make sure you see if anyone tries to cut off, because for the most part, all of the festivities and everything will be in the manse and the grounds itself. It would be noteworthy if someone were to venture off into the woods, especially towards the midnight hours, if you understand. If you could just keep a general eye about. You seem to have the ear of the captain and the lieutenant already, yes? Prospero comes over to you.
How many rooms are there in the party?
In the party, there's
Yeah.
7 rooms.
Okay. I can divine sense 7 times per day. PE plus 1.
Yeah, I can at least check undead too if needed. Are you more worried about undead or fiends?
If it's PB plus 1, it would be 6 because our proficiency bonus
I have
is at 5
6.
right
I have 6.
now. You have a proficiency bonus of plus 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it will be 7 once you all go to 6.
Was this part of the coin?
It's the magic item that I spent all my gold on.
Oh, that's right. I got an infinity stone, guys.
I did.
Someone's just really
It's an
good at
Ioun
this
stone,
stuff.
so it's floating around my head, and I attached my coin to it.
Ooh,
So it's kind of like there's like a coin shimmering around my head.
I like that. Pardon me. So, as you guys are kind of continuing eating, they're starting to pack up. Prospero approaches you, Mort, and says, "Excuse me, Pastor.
Sure.
I see that you wear the robes of Our Lady and her knight as well. As you may understand, I don't know your experience with snobs. Pardon my French. I don't know what the French
Love
are.
a snob.
Pardon my lubric. But if anyone even caught a glimpse of this today, the gossip will spread before the party begins at midnight. And so to perhaps ease the tension and the anxiety that some of our more high-strung party members may be having, perhaps we could call you up to just make a declarative blessing towards the start of the evening. It doesn't have to be anything actually magical. Gods no. That's a prayer. Just a simple how to do over the crowd would suffice. But
You could stick your diamond into a megaphone.
I simply ask because,
The conical.
as you may know, we have another. Pardon me. Oh, that beer still has a little bit of carbonation in it. We do have another night of Zabalda on the rounds.
We could do like a cool tag team thing.
Well, that is why I approach you. You see, you bear the mark of Our Lady as well. And so, they seem to be strictly devoted to Xibalba, and so perhaps if you were to be the what's the term, Lionel? Front man. Prospero, yes, the front man, and they were perhaps your backup, even if they are the ones bestowing an actual blessing. It does not matter, but people would be more at ease if the more caring and nurturing of the death god dichotomy is.
Do they know that he can literally just calm people down?
It's so
Yeah,
funny
more
to think
fucking
of
comment. I'm sure your mother would be so
Just-
happy.
this scraggly looking guy with a robot arm being like, why don't you calm the rich people down? I mean, I'm not gonna say no if it's gonna make everybody's life easier, I guess.
Use your deathly wiles.
I could.
What?
I could sweeten the pot. Perhaps is there any?
Pay him.
Talani barges back to the tent. She has like blood and her. I took it off.
You're cutting in and out.
We're losing you.
Rip.
The mud and don't talk about it.
Sounds like RFK.
Sounds like, oh my god, I was gonna say R2D2, but that's much more apt.
Yeah, Liz, you're cutting in and out.
Alright, hold on. Okay, here.
Sorry, it's the brain worms.
Nope, still cutting in and out.
Never gonna get a job.
I blame
So,
autism.
Talani, as you're walking out there with your
Oh,
melons,
she's trying to get
Oh,
back
sorry.
on. Hold on. Wait for it. While we're waiting for her, something that I wanted to do while the conversation was going on, we might have clarified this earlier, but when I activate my knowledge ping, is there anything that, like, it does my badge shine? Is there anything that shows that I'm using it so that if I do it, then people around me who see it will know?
it does let a little glint off when you do it.
Okay. So I wanted to do...
Is that the case for all artifacts?
Depends. Most of, like, Sunny's was a dagger, but the transformation was also part of it, so it was hard to hide.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Blissmas was the same.
So before we move on, while we still have that group together, I wanted to do a knowledge ping on who is the most knowledgeable of the hooded figures that we encountered.
Of the hooded figures?
Who knows more of... Who is the most knowledgeable about the hooded figures that our group encountered?
You get 2 pings, you get Lionel and Prospero.
Okay. So because I wanted to do that when, who was it that came in, he was all like, oh, what you claim to be, which one is that one?
That's Prospero.
So what I wanted to do that when Prospero was coming in, because like I think Cassidy would be suspicious because it seemed like he was just like trying to brush off our claims. It was like, oh, it's just childhood fairy tale. So at that point, I wanted to do the knowledge ping.
Okay.
So I get that it's both of them are the most knowledgeable.
Talani returns with mud and sticks in her fur, and she does not want to talk about it.
Oh no!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I just pretend like nothing is different.
You said sweetening the pot, I guess. I'm not gonna ask for any
I enter negotiation mode.
pot sweetening,
He wants
but what did
money.
you have in mind, I guess?
He obviously wants money. 200 gold.
Well, money is no issue.
Yeah, we have
He
so
wants
much
200
money.
gold.
We have more money than we know what to do
You
with.
don't understand how expensive legendary items are. I spent my entire fortune on one of them.
Oh, you poor thing.
I'm just letting you know that every
It's
little
not
bit
like you can
helps.
make.
Yeah.
It's not like you can
And they
make
might
that
save your
fortune
life
back
one day.
easily.
You're welcome.
Maybe it will.
Uh-huh.
That would be pretty cool. I think if we need anything that requires money, if we ask the Arcarians, they'll just do it for us.
So
Plus,
just
I
take the
run a
gold.
magical item business, so I am most likely going to acquire some
What did you
very
have in
high
mind?
magical items anyway.
if you would, you and whoever you wish to bring can meet me in my office on the second floor of the main manse sometime after the luncheon hour, and we can discuss the terms and conditions and my offers. Until then, he looks to the rest of your group and then back to you. Please do be careful returning back to the manse. I shall prepare a draft of a contract with room for negotiations.
Sure.
That's a fancy way of saying you didn't come prepared.
I would also like to speak to your group on other matters as well, when I have your audience. But until then, please, enjoy your day. I believe breakfast is still being served. And I shall see you all later. Adieu.
As he leaves.
Adieu.
Okay, yeah, we got you back.
Yay.
Chew to you too.
So then, as he
That's your
leaves,
time.
I let the rest of the group know, like, hey, those two know more about that group of hooded figures and their wedding on.
I kind of figured, but they did not appear to be fiends. The only fiend that I detected was the one that I killed. But also, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not all of. That imp could have been theirs for all we know.
Yeah. At the very least, they know more about that group than we do. So.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get a tomato on a piece of bread. Whatever we eat for breakfast, I don't know what's for
Whatever you want. The chef Hogfolk has made a full spread. He's got a full meats, eggs, vegetables, fruits, breads, jams.
As I fill up my plate, I ask him how it feels to cook himself.
I mean, they're not hog folk, you know. It's not, yeah.
That's what we call cognitive dissonance.
Grabs a piece of bacon and uses it.
Very tasty.
You guys sit down and eat your breakfast. And Mort, you notice that Orin enters the room. Doing their weird kind of like the gliding walk over to the, you know, and just like a normal person, they get their tray
Is
and
it
they're
like a moonwalk?
getting their
Like-
slop and their breakfast.
Are they going like this, but they're, instead of walking normally, they go like this?
Yeah.
But they're still moving their legs.
Yeah, it's like they're eternally on one of those what are they called?
The airport.
The airport,
the
yeah,
flat
exactly.
escalator.
I see. Like, I know that it's not Heelys, but like,
I'm gonna invent Helios now. In this universe.
You know that it's not what?
I know that it's not Heelys, but
Hey, listen, we can. I think have we invented Heelys in this
Okay,
world?
no, we go to negotiations. We want what Orin is having.
right.
We want whatever those Healy boots are.
Yeah.
Oh,
7 of them. We want 7 of them.
7 Heelys.
I can already bake those.
Which
I can make.
all 3 of us, and one person gets 1 Heely.
I can literally make levitation.
I want 2 Heelys because I have 2 feet.
Yeah, that's why I was having 7 is an issue. 14 might be a better number.
Hey, one of us only has 1 leg.
Who?
Braddock.
And Ron.
Oh.
I guess they're both covered.
We'll have 1 extra Healy.
Rhymes from back, I thought. Oh,
Yeah.
So we thought we
Ron,
Oh, that's
how
yeah.
we paid some sweet cash for it.
Yeah,
that's fair.
No, I
paid for
thought I
regenerate.
used my boon to regenerate it.
You did? But you just got it.
Yeah.
That
That's
was one of the
crazy.
first things I used
Yeah,
on.
I'm still legless.
That's like a 7th level spell slot just for the spell regenerate.
But it's also nice because it lets you use
inanimate objects too.
Yeah, and also it lets you use things like restoration or whatever it is on something else.
Anyways, I wave to everyone.
And they.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. And it's almost like how Elsa's braid like kind of phases through her shoulder. Like you don't know how they end up sitting down, but somehow they're just like next to you. Still kind of eerily too tall.
So ethereal, I am imagining them in like Steven Universe style.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh.
The robes almost have like lower gravity move to them when they sit. They kind of drift down with them. Like I said, slender features, general purple, light purple, kind of some pink and blue in there.
You said they're a space elf.
Yeah, they're
Is
like
that
a
just
moon
like
elf.
it?
In my head, they're just sort of like slightly taller, thinner elves who have like a little more of a cosmic look to them. Since we're starting to deal with some cosmic outreach stuff in our lore, we're bringing them in. We're bringing them in. Longer hair, braided. They have the green skull and snake earrings on. Very androgyne features. That's Zibalda's symbol.
That's the earring. Which camera?
Wow, that was good. We saw it. Oh wait, no. You showed them the hole in the box. Yeah,
it's my hole in a box. And we will punctuate our break on this.
What?
Is
Yeah.
Orin looking to you, Mort, and saying, "Now what?
We love
Mortimer. Well, we enjoy our lovely breakfast here. I would like to talk to you about the ghosts here on the estate."
Sure.
Well then, let's dig in. Oh yeah, this is like as elegant the minute they start to eat it's like just like it's messy. Still like
This is the only time I get to be
yeah,
myself.
like still like when they get dirty.
And then they're just pigs at the holler.
I mean, that's giving the gift, in my opinion.
Is it good?
Like, composed, but also savage.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, like, I'm wondering if they're going to, like, yes, I think there's room for a sequel, but I also wonder if they're going to go, like, a Hatsune Miku route, where, like, we will just get stuff from these groups. Like, at the very least, like, I can see them doing more stuff with Hendrix. Like, the Saja Boys, I doubt we'll get anything else pretty much ever. Like, it literally in, like, the Ask Me Anything, they were saying, like, do the other Saja Boys have, like, deeper backstories like Genie did? And a lot of the writing staff was like, no, not really. They were pretty much always meant to just be side characters. It was always just kind of Genie. Which I'm fine with. Like, it's not that deep, but...
And they did have Daniel Day Kim and Ken Jeong voicing characters in the movie. Ken Jeong was Bobby, and then Daniel Day Kim was that therapist that they went for the tonics.
Yeah.
I see.
So we're back!
We're back. As they gracefully clean their last finger out. Orenlin says, I'm sure you have seen the occasional spirit or two around campus.
So many, yeah.
Yes, there's a lot. This rock that we are on, Mortimer, I believe is old.
It's an old rock.
Watch it. Watch it.
We should ask them about their casserole.
That's copyright infringement. I know that my con will be in touch with you.
He writes it down in his book of crimes.
Note yourself,
He
but
pulls out a separate journal that's just for white collar crime. Okay.
musket casserole copyrighted to Old Rock.
It already is.
I have not gone.
Oh, no. I have copyrighted the casserole. Casseroles cannot be copyrighted, but my casserole, that can be copyrighted. There's a difference. Again, casserole. It is a meal in a roll. Still working on that, headline, little tagline, but there's something to this. I know.
Billboard.
I know there's something to
There's a
this.
billboard. We'll tack it up there.
Braddock's end game and end campaign is just raising his kids while also running the casserole business, trying to get it off the ground.
That's his end scene.
Just imagine Braddock in a full three-piece suit with a little casserole.
No. Braddock
Pocket watch and everything.
No, Braddock and Cassidy merged their businesses, so it's selling casserole and magic items all in the same shop.
Cassidy, I just gotta say, how do those two go together? I don't understand the cross-business plan on this one.
We'll figure it.
Cassidy.
We'll figure it out when we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
We're gonna cross that bridge before we merge businesses, I'm gonna say that much.
It's a bridge that needs to be built in this case. There's not a bridge.
Not a problem.
Anyways, yeah, the ghost. Messed up, really, as it were.
I have spoken to some through my various means, and I have come to some disturbing details. What have you even unlocked?
I guess in what regard, like in my emotions?
Knowledge. I mean, yes, if you want to share them with me right now, but breakfast seems to
No.
She starts crying.
Who is Mark talking to?
I guess. I don't know. Like, I guess. What are you asking? Like,
Well, I have discerned some information
have spoken to a gentleman and a young girl. They seem to be the most talkative of the bunch. They've shared that they've died on this island. And they have shared with me a vision of a figure with slicked back, lighter hair in some sort of red robe, reaching towards them with a knife.
Don't we know someone in a red robe?
You do.
My brain.
Do I roll for this, or is this just something that Jeremy's not remembering?
Do you remember? If you remember, you remember.
I don't think I remember.
Okay.
Was it one of the cultists? Or, not the cultists, but like one of the guys that we ran into?
That we just ran into last
Okay,
night.
that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw them briefly, but they kind of fled before we could do much.
Where did you see these people?
In the woods, they moved some runes around and it opened like a secret door. I can probably find it again with true seeing if we need to.
Then Lionel led us away before we could investigate.
He did lead us over who we could investigate.
And he and his brother seem to know more about those people than they let on.
I have never... Hey, guys, you guys know what my thing does, right? My artifact calms people down, but it does more than that. I've never actually used the other half of it, just because it's kind of incredibly invasive.
I don't think we've had like a spill sesh. Only
I've-
each of us knows exactly what it does.
You said what?
Only each individual knows exactly what theirs does. I don't think we've actually talked in depth.
I feel...
We read off what they could do when we first crafted them, but we've never.
But that doesn't mean that the characters talked about it.
Right.
I mean, I know what it does. I've avoided using it because it's pretty invasive. But like, I don't know. Maybe if it's a sore subject for the big guy there, we can find something else out about it.
What, so what does it do? What do you mean?
Well, it's kind of like detect thoughts, but it specifically just reveals people's kind of most fucked up thoughts. Not really that. I guess it's a trauma detector.
It's their deepest source of grief.
Yeah,
So you
it's
have
their
like a
deepest source
check.
of grief. I can kind of
And
Look,
if you, and if you fail,
he just uses it on Serbia.
if you fail, they know that you tried to do it.
I don't know.
If
I haven't used it yet. So
If
I
it
don't know.
works like detect thoughts, then if they
Can I
succeed
try
to save,
using it on you? Would that be okay?
yeah,
What's-
sure.
I've wanted to use it on you for a long time because I know I love you, but you're really kind of messed up in there. I think, at least. I think
That's
you think
so
you're okay.
rude.
I think you think you're more okay.
Picture of hell.
Truthful.
I disagree. You're perhaps physical health.
Okay,
Literally
you
cuts
can't
down a
use it
tree.
anymore.
That's why I don't use it. I don't know if it necessarily requires your consent for me to use it. We already know your biggest source of grief.
I brandish my fist.
You're kind of
Are you
an open
saying
book.
that you're going to do it
Yeah.
against my will?
I brandish my fist back. No, I wouldn't. But I would like to. just so
Sermia,
you know.
disregarding
Let's
mental
see.
health is no laughing matter.
I'm
That's
clearly
kind
mentally
of,
well.
That's kind of Sermia's whole thing. It's disregarding mental health. I guess who am I to talk? Alright, any takers, I guess? Just maybe we can
Maybe you could test it on me since you already know what my grief is, so you actually know what to prepare for.
You feel it.
Just give it to me.
You guys don't see like a purple lightning bolt or anything. Actually, no. I feel like that's exactly, and it's just like a quick, like Tesla coil, like, but it makes that like kind of aggressive, but like yeah. Unlimited power.
Is that what happens when you use it?
It's like 0.5 seconds, like, and you.
Purple chain lightning.
Yeah. And it's just like detect thoughts. You don't like the thoughts don't type out in old-fashioned like computer type. You get everything all at once, just like thoughts.
Now, do I feel it or do?
That's called a vibe. You're vibe checking.
You don't.
I, for one, think it'd be interesting if I just had a way to feel all of somebody's pain.
I think you feel it with them
So good.
in the moment.
Good. I haven't seen that much of One Piece, but I've seen some spoilers, and I feel like I'm imagining the bubble thing.
Brad,
I don't
can
know
you
what
not hear
that
us?
is.
Oh,
describe
never
it for
mind.
us, Cassidy.
We
Tell
can't,
me
we
about your
can't
deepest
hear
source of grief.
Liz.
Ooh.
Oh.
Actually, I'm curious what Cassidy's greatest source of grief actually is.
Well, for the longest time, it was the whole hag thing and the curse. But right now, his biggest source of grief is like now that
Child's
he's
abandonment.
yeah, the whole child abandonment thing. Now knowing that he has a son and
The whole neglectful dad thing.
But not my fault. So, but
He went out, got those packed of cigarettes, and never came back. Skipped town with the milk and everything.
oh my gosh, come on. No, but his source of grief was like knowing that he has not been there for a son that he never knew that he had.
It's like a double whammy.
That would be his biggest source of grief right now. And while he understands it's not entirely his fault because he was under the curse, and that's what caused it. Like he still like kind of has that feeling of like overthinking. Like what could I?
Like it's interesting. Like you have all of your memories from that time frame.
Yeah, because when I was under the curse, it was like one half did not know what the other half was doing.
And
But then when the person
you remember both halves.
Yeah, but then when the curse was taken away, then like essentially both personalities merged, and he did get all of those memories back. So, I guess maybe a little bit of grief is like Cassidy like looking back at what Night Cassidy did, and it's like, oh, why did that happen? But like the biggest source of grief is like like he's got a son, and he should have been a father, but he wasn't there for him. And
Is another source of grief the potential that Terry's not the only one?
Well, thanks for that, Brian.
The whole army of cool Cassidy.
Mort's nose just starts to bleed from the grief.
Right.
Too much! That's what he's absolutely doing here.
Okay. Anybody else want to kind of explore some deep dark thoughts?
Oh wow!
did Cassidy feel anything when he did that, or was it just him who started feeling it?
I think we both feel it.
Mm.
If I get some say in this, my interpretation of it would be we both kind of feel the feelings, and I think you likely understand that the feeling was not just an organic thought. It was probably something that was kind of pulled up.
Yep. It's like suddenly remembering the worst thing ever right before you go to sleep.
Yeah, and you probably know it's like, well, yeah, there's not a reason that I would be remembering this right now. It has no connective
Oh yeah, you
tissue.
literally wrench it from their brain.
Yeah.
That's part. It's a fragment. We're breaking the game a little bit with each of these motherfuckers.
Do they also forget?
Oh no.
Steal their
No,
trauma?
it's the opposite. Actually, I just remember. Like I just get to experience
He just
their
collects
pain,
the
which I
trauma.
didn't know that part. So now I'm extra scared to use it.
Does it
on
unlock
you.
people's trauma if it's like deep set?
Maybe.
Was kind of what I was thinking, and that's part of why I want to use it on Serbia very badly.
Well, what if it's something that I really don't want to remember?
It's the
That's why I usually I guess there isn't a usually. That's why I haven't used it without anybody's consent before, because I don't want you to experience grief that you don't want to experience. I don't like experiencing my grief.
You should be a therapist.
Yep.
Have you met Jessica?
Talani is putting on a tinfoil hat and does not volunteer as tribute.
No, that's okay.
I pluck a twig out of Talani's fur. It's weird that nobody just wants to take a deep dive into their emotions during breakfast.
I've been doing that for the last 15 years.
Well, alright, I put it back in my pocket.
I have some
Julian
characters that would do that, but
puts
that's
his hand up.
Oh,
Oh.
dear.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, let's go, bud.
I mean, we kind of knew his. I'm just saying, like, I'm an introspective person, but he looks to, like, literally, you know, he's eating with you guys, but he's like me with my DM books. There's, like, literally, like, 5 books and notebooks in front of him and a pencil here. He's like, I've been distracted, so let's put this to the test.
Yep.
This is...
So violent.
It's just like, oh, fuck! You smell like burning ozone for a second. It's just like... little pink spot that slowly goes away, and Mort, you just get a flash of being. You knew that this guy explored Veld Grottos before you guys met up. That was his intro to you guys. He's done it before, and it's one where it's him. He had explored with Martine as well. That was part of what she did when she would go off away from the church. And she's there, him, and one other person, halfling, purple ponytail, and they're, Julian, you can, like, from his point of view, like, trying to decipher some glyph. Everybody's just screaming. There's, like, some other party members, like, up the hall, like, come on, and as you turn around, you see the halfling reaching for you as the door just, like, shuts on them, and right as like they're reaching, you see these like little tiny hands like reaching out of the shadows, just hundreds of them, and grabbing them, like pulling them back in right as the door shuts on. And then he kind of like comes back, goes, okay, it works. I'm gonna go clean my adventuring gear, because cleaning my gun sounded very ominous after that. I'm gonna go just make sure that we are all set for the bullshittery, and all of the rich drunk people. Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know how often I can use that. Like, if the implication is Mort is feeling it exactly as strong as he is, yeah,
both
that's messed up.
Both of you breathe in and breathe out.
Oh, God,
Take
I'm
nice,
not ever gonna forget
breaths.
anybody else's problems. Like, so not only do I have to deal with my shit, I have to work through theirs as well.
Maybe working through there is how you deal with your shit.
Oh no.
Shit.
Well, I guess let me know, guys.
Offer's always on the table.
Oh, Liz, gonna clean my gun. No reason. Don't come to school tomorrow.
Oh God.
I don't think I ever said it out loud, but like when I was originally designing Mort, visually school shooter is one of the things that I was thinking.
What the fuck? There's something deeply unsettling about your appearance, Mort.
Yeah.
It seems like something that I understand why you kept it to yourself. But I also get the aesthetic.
I mean, it's effective. Like, you know what he looks like. Okay. Mort just puts a little bit of oatmeal in his mouth and chews very slowly.
Breakfast really, the wind really got taken out of the sails of breakfast pretty quickly. But at least you know it works.
Yeah.
It's like,
That doesn't really get us any closer to my original thought, which was, what if... Sorry, what was the big guy's name? Lionel? Like, I don't know if Lionel's deepest source of grief and trauma and pain is tied to these rogue figures. It'd be, I can try and figure it out, or I can just depress myself. Like, who knows? But if they're really causing that many problems, like, maybe, I don't know.
It could be one more step in your training to be a therapist.
Yeah. Maybe.
You guys do have lunch with them. Or not lunch, post-lunch.
It's lunchtime now.
You have been invited to Prospero's office.
Okay, we go to Prospero's office. It's not like we have anything to do while we're here. We're just waiting for the party.
Yep.
Might as well have a little powwow.
So the luncheon hour passes. Lovely cucumber sandwiches. You guys make your way through the vans. You know, it takes a minute. I won't make you roll a survival check, but you do, you know, maybe go down some wrong turns, double back down a hallway you think you might have been at once or twice, but eventually, after asking a few people there, you navigate your way to Prospero's office. Door shut. Very similar to Julian's office/library at his family estate. But that was more of like just a personal library. But it's got like big double doors. Shut. It says "Do not disturb."
We have to disturb him, obviously. He asked us to.
Do not.
There's not a sock on the door, right?
No. No sock on the door.
Yeah, sure, I'll knock.
X-ray vision.
It's an office. Very nice inside.
Do I see him in there?
I mean, yeah, you see like a skeleton writing in a ledger.
He's listening
Yeah.
right on the other side of the door.
Yeah, right with a cup to the wall. He's been waiting here for 30 minutes. Out.
Okay, yeah. I think we're good. Let's go ahead.
Yes, come in. Lovely. And you brought the whole gang, I see. Please, and you can see there's chaises and stuff. Help yourselves. He gestures over to a little
prostrate
upranked cart.
onto a chaise.
Now,
Someone fetch me my grapes.
to sweeten this pot, I have a number of offers. That being said, I would like to expand that which I ask of you to perform while you were here.
You definitely knew that before inviting us here, right?
What?
That you were going to ask more of us?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
But it will not come without its rewards. I recognize all of you from also being in the courtyard that night when Lenore's spirit appeared there on the grounds. Speaking of a traitor, I ask that you would please investigate. I believe that it is one of the guests which we have invited. It has only been 5 years. There are barely any new invitees on the list.
So we're PIs now.
Essentially. But I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of almost been my job this entire time.
Can you speak on the number of people murdered here? Do you have any information regarding that?
What do you mean by murdered here?
The ghosts seem pretty upset, pretty salty.
Well, that's what ghosts do, don't they? They're not happy, generally. They're salty.
Yeah, but they're salty because they were murdered. According to them.
Yeah. They had to, like, if ghosts are
Probably why
still
Lenore even showed up to begin with.
if ghosts are still lingering in our plane of existence, then that means that they've got unfinished business and they cannot go on to the afterlife until that is resolved. So
Why are there so many of them?
This is an old island. We've only had it in our family for less than a century. Our father bought it.
So you bought it without like a personal history or like?
There is history to it. It had been passed around from owner to owner. When we had purchased it, he goes over
Big, like, comically large book, opens it, it's just full of fucking contracts and pictures and stuff.
Yes, we had purchased it. We are actually coming up on the 100th anniversary of it tonight.
That's
On
kind
the
of
year.
special. Is it a full moon tonight?
Actually, it would say that on the calendar thing that I have, so we'll check. But, I mean, not tonight, but with the turn of the new year coming, it will be this coming year over 100. But we purchased it. It had previously been, kind of flips through. It seems that it was not necessarily owned by anyone, just sort of a state-owned property for some time that the Lubrin Guard would just come in and check from time to time just to make sure that no criminals or anything had taken up hold in here. It seems there were the occasional pirates and roustabouts which would try to hole up here for safety, but the Thunder Lizards took care of them quickly enough. The manse, it seems, was here for quite some time. Well over 200 years, it seems, with updates, of course, but the property, while it was very derelict when it came into our family's hands, we were able to bring it back to this. But I could see if there's anything else in these records that might help discern important parties that were here between now and the last owners. I believe it was, I have to go back a few pages, pair of dwarves, merchants who did well back from the old rock.
Okay. I guess I have as much information that you're going to give on that, but we'll look into it. I have some
Alright.
ideas of how to get more information.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah.
What kind of information? I don't know if I can handle more information.
Well, you don't need more information.
Is it trauma information or just regular
No, information about the island.
Okay.
Even just without saying anything, Serby just grabs it off
so
your necklace
frightened.
and points it at him.
well, and yeah, I can figure out who's the most knowledgeable on any subject too.
Well,
so.
what I'm thinking is we go talk to some dead people. Speak with dead.
I don't have that prepared today, but I can. You would have to wait till tomorrow. Like,
Oh, but we only have today, right?
yeah. Like,
Right. For cast now.
well, actually, no. I probably would have a cast. I forgot that Tales of the Valiant. Is that Shar doesn't?
Is Speak with Dead a ritual in
Sh-
D&D?
Yes, it is a ritual spell. I have a whole separate set of ritual spells. I don't think Shard does a great job of being able to really keep track and separate the two. So
I don't think so. The player's guide's over there.
You get like 10 or 11.
I got like 10
spells,
or
right?
11, so,
Yeah,
like,
so
I
just-
probably would have Speak
it's-
with
yeah,
Death.
I think you've already used it.
It's
I've
pretty-
used it before.
pretty easy to remember.
You used it to get
10 or
information
11.
before.
Yep. So, yeah, whatever. Let's say I have it. That's fine.
Yeah, so maybe we could revisit that mausoleum in the
actual graves and
underground.
I do know that the captain is rather adamant about nobody going any farther into the woods, but perhaps I could turn her ear and get special permission for you to go back out there.
Okay, wait, so
Also,
We don't all need to go together. We could like keep a low profile and just have the person.
This is true. I don't care how you do it, but just
beyond that, I feel like maybe could Braddock's captain override that captain? Does that work?
not at this particular location, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, are we in international waters?
I mean, honestly,
We're
just
not in the water.
if you
Well,
and Bron go
the island
pass
is
without
on
trace, we
it.
could probably just get there pretty easy.
Yeah.
Or more, we could probably figure out how to turn invisible. It's not very hard.
Yeah, I've
He's got a ring of passing up trace.
I've got a wand to pass without
Oh,
trace,
yeah.
but yes,
Same.
and I've also got an invisibility cloak. So.
Yeah. Well, and that helps you, but...
I could
That's
probably
not a trace
fit-
he's used for the group.
Well, pass without trace, yeah. So I was
Yeah.
more thinking about invisible and pass without trace. We ain't never getting caught.
We'll see.
Never.
We haven't had too many true sight enemies yet, so.
Hmm.
So, he looks and goes, well, if you are.
Good night, Liz.
Good night.
She's putting her baby to bed.
Good night.
If we are all amenable to these requests which I have, I can offer you a little bit up front and let you know what I can present to you at the end of this weekend.
For like money or?
As a thank you for
Did you say you had
your
a
blessing
contact?
as well. Yes, and they've literally been writing this whole time. And as you say that, and it's like, Sirmia, you've seen these things. This is pristine penmanship, well written out, not a lot of legal garble, jiggledy
Chastity,
jobble.
check it out to make sure there's no illusory script or anything there.
I magic vision on the thing.
There is an enchantment on it. So there is magic within it. You can see the ink also has some magic in it too.
So I will touch it. When I touch a magic item, I automatically know what the magic is.
Okay. It is like a magic sealing enchantment. Once you sign it, it's a magic contract.
We just can't back out. It's blue blood pact.
That's one way to look at it.
Okay.
Is he affected by it too? If he signs it?
No.
That's important to ask. Thank you.
He'll sign it, but it's a job for you.
Oh, okay. So,
He's agreeing to it, but if you back out.
Okay. So then I just go ahead and read the entire contract and trying to see if there's anything any loopholes or anything he's trying to sneak in.
The below signed will offer a blessing at the beginning of the night's festivities. In return, they shall receive compensation in the form of both cash and equipment for their travels. Items and amounts to be negotiated by the undersigned, and you can see there's a line that has Prospero signed and then another spot for somebody else.
Alright, so I have a question. If this is just having doing a blessing on the people attending the festivities, just to make sure that they're not worried about gossip, and it's just to ease trying to ease them up, making sure that they have a good time at the party. Why do we have to go through the trouble of forcing Mort to sign an enchanted contract, making sure that he goes through with it? Because if it's just a simple blessing, then it doesn't seem like something that would require to force him to sign a contract so that he can't back out of it. Because why would he want to back out of it?
Well, if you're not interested, then I will take this
Oh,
back
no.
and offer the compensation to a cleric who may want to.
Oh,
perform
no,
this
no,
test.
no, not at all. We're definitely interested. I'm just questioning reasoning as to why a contract is needed in this transaction.
Contracts and order keep everything in line. I would think that a merchant of your caliber would know these things, Mr. Morium. And they slide them back across. This keeps everything in order. Perhaps you should take note.
Can we just hold on to it and then bring it back before everything pops off?
Absolutely not.
So we just gotta pick right now.
I mean, I will make you offers of things with which you can choose from, and I do have the cash offer ready to present. I'll even put half of it up front.
Can we just have like a sidebar?
Yeah, you can all talk together, absolutely.
Can we talk without you listening?
You can step outside of my office, I suppose.
And then we can come back in?
Yes?
Yeah.
He's looking to all of you like, yeah, is he?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
by all
weird
means,
question.
I understand. Like I said, contracts are important.
We walk out,
Discuss.
arcade lock.
I'll be here.
What's the money?
Okay, I just want.
But just to clarify, I've confirmed that there isn't any like illusionary script or any.
I did forget to mention it also. So, okay. There is a illusory script, and it specifically details you guys investigating the ghost's claims of a traitor. But that's not like written out in plain contract speak if anybody just picks it up.
It's a secret request.
You know that when he signs it, that will like light up with magic, just sort of like as part of the enchantment, but then it goes invisible again until that part of the contract is complete, and then when parts of contracts are complete, they light up just so that the person who drafted the contract gets some magical notification, like perfect,
Yeah.
they did it.
Okay.
Okay, quick sidebar. We go outside. I immediately message everyone, say, okay, message conversation. Someone's got to have a fake conversation while we have the message conversation. Because me just casting silence would be too suspicious.
And I also.
Okay, I got it.
I will
The best
keep-
answer, what you do is you start with a couple noodles and you put them down at the bottom of the pan. Then you put a little bit of cheese.
He's listening on this conversation.
Well, I'm going to use my X-ray vision to see if he's trying to listen in on the conversation.
It's got to be kind of relevant to the subject. Okay, so what do you think, Mort? You're the one signing it.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why-
Well,
I personally think it's
Yeah,
his trauma. Maybe we can just use your gem and just double check.
well,
I can, but he's gonna know something's up there.
well, like he definitely.
Just ask him if you
He
can.
definitely does have an illusionary script in that contract. There's something in there that basically says it's binding us to investigating the claims of a traitor.
Which I mean, like, I feel
I
like
mean,
we were
Mort's
doing that
signing it.
anyways.
I'm not signing shit.
Yeah. So if you do, I don't know why he wants to keep that a secret from us,
Imagine
but.
Serbia just like
But if you do sign this contract, then you will be magically contractually obligated to investigate these the ghosts and the claims of a traitor.
I
as
signed
well.
some shit once, and then I was forced to go to a high school that I hated for 4 years.
We should explore that.
I think those were papers. That was just regular paperwork.
No, it was very binding, and it was made by Rasul. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. Let's go back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Let's go back to this topic again.
I don't know. I'm still not convinced that they have our best interest in mind.
Well, I mean, he's not our friend.
Yeah, right.
And plus-
That Serbia's the one that's like, I mean,
Yeah, and plus he's claiming that like running into like those red robe causes or whatever are just children's fairy tales, but he clearly knows more about
Yeah,
that. He's letting us
also,
know.
yeah, you noticing that they are the most knowledgeable on the subject is super suspicious.
I think we need to go into this. We need to figure out why he wants this so bad.
Can you do a performance check on our fake conversation? Braddock's talking about noodles.
That's hilarious. Yes, please roll me a performance check.
And also, I still have my X-ray vision on, so I'm checking to see if he's actively listening in on our
Whoever's
conversation.
making the performance check is giving guidance.
So,
How does X-ray vision have anything to do with this?
so I'm
I'm just
not,
trying to see if he's like putting a
If
cup
he's
against
putting
the
his
door.
ear against the wall, that kind of thing.
I mean, I feel like at this point we're high enough level that magical scrying is probably more of a
This
threat
is
than
funny.
just a cup in the door.
I'm not proficient in performance.
No way.
I just give a
Help
+5.
action? Help
I mean,
help to give you advantage on that.
It's just me and Braddock. Brad's talking about noodles, and I'm talking about how contracts are stupid.
I should make Braddock take a minus if he's talking about noodles because it's not casserole.
When we
Or
did-
no, he's talking about how to make food.
Oh, sorry.
If it makes you
Tuna casserole, TJ? Have you never had noodles in a tuna casserole?
I'm sorry, you're right. Also, a big enough piece of rigatoni could be a
The
casserole.
road that I built did not have stealth proficiency.
Hey, sometimes roads
he
don't need
had
stealth
a gun.
proficiency.
He had
Like,
a gun. He wasn't stealth.
I was just
Like-
before anybody came downstairs, it was me and John, and I was theory crafting a wizard rogue, like a blade singer, and if they have the spell Shadow Blade, they don't need to be stealthy. They just cast Shadow Blade and then have advantage and get sneak attack that way. Oh, pretty good. 25.
What was this for?
Performance.
I'm sorry.
Performance check,
Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
for the fake conversation.
Okay, so nobody seems to like stop you, ask you what's going on, even though guys are standing right outside of Prospero's office.
I was talking about how contracts are dumb while we have the actual message conversation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like what we need to do is just figure out why this is so important for them. Why, if I don't do it, does it have to be somebody else? We know why it has to be binding, or yeah.
There's got to be some ulterior motive here. It can't just be for the sake
Yeah,
of
like, what are you
organization and propriety.
It's not because you just want the event to go well. It's not worth a contract.
Yeah, and like I said before, he clearly knows about those red-robed people. Then he's letting on. So
What kind of door is it? Is it like a?
It's like a big heavywoood door, yeah, double.
Does it pull?
Yeah.
and is he active? I have my X-ray vision on. Is he active?
Sitting as that's
like
reading.
lock us
Okay.
in, so we can really just kind of try to intimidate them.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
That's committing to something. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, me neither. But you know me, I do like committing.
Yeah, you're so good at commitment to your four gods.
Yeah, that's the joke. Mort loves
Mort,
just committing
Mort,
to stuff
Mort.
before he knows what's up.
Lord, you've got a zone of truth, right?
I do have Zone of Truth.
We could use that.
We could use that, but
Potentially.
that also puts us in a situation where we
Yeah,
can't
that also
lie if we
requires
need to.
transparency, though. We can't just secretly cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
We can go in and just.
There are also ways around Zone of Truth still.
Quite, like, aggressively telling the truth or not telling
Or
the
yeah, or
truth.
just not talking. They can decide not to talk.
Or have, like, a half-truth.
Or just, in some ways, just having fucked up beliefs can get you around a Zone of Truth. Like,
Yeah, just being
Yeah,
stupid.
you see, this is why Zone of Truth is not admissible in the court of law. You can get a way around it.
That's canon.
TJ's like, this was not supposed to take that long. They were not supposed to think this hard about the contract.
No, I understand. It's a contract.
It's a magically binding contract.
Okay, anyway, we've been out here for a while, so I think
I
he's
kicked the
probably
door in.
getting antsy.
Oh,
Excuse me, that is imported wood from the Western
and
Lubra.
I'm important too.
I cast Mending.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, we got it. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just feeling a lot of things right now. Oh.
Seems
Understood.
kinda angry.
So, what sort of talks did we have outside?
I was talking about how contracts are stupid.
Yeah, Serbian doesn't like contracts. I don't know how I feel with the contract. I guess, like, what... Can we cast the Zone of Truth? How about that? We'll just put
For
all-
why?
So we can just put it all on the table. Us and you.
I want you to sign a contract
With an
for a job.
with an illusory script.
Yes, an illusory script. Do you want it written out that you're investigating a potential murder while you're on here? Just out in the open?
But okay,
Who's gonna see the
We're the
contract
PIs
besides
here.
you?
I don't know who's going to see the contract, but there's people fucking off in the woods. There's underground cemeteries, and there's ghosts in every ass crack on the Marisel estate. So, I don't know. Someone could be taking it. You could drop it. There could be a little fucking brownie that hops out of the corner and takes it and skips down the hallway, throwing shit in everybody's champagne. I don't know. Everything is chaos right now, and we have guests arriving in
Sermia's picking her nose.
hours.
Calm emotions.
So we're the proposed PIs here, and
If you
the
don't-
best part about a PI is that, or the most important part about being a PI is that everybody is a suspect,
Including yourselves.
including you.
You want me to pay you to investigate me?
That's just part of the process. We're also like we're going to be looking into you in one way or another. Best to get it out
if
of the
we're
way
investigating,
now.
we're going to be looking into everyone on this island. So,
And if we have to throw you in jail, how do I get my prizes? It's a joke. I didn't say that.
You
More
said
didn't
something
actually
like
say
that.
So why do you insist that we need to cast this spell?
We can be less inclined to investigate you if we do that, and then it'll make him feel better
It will make me feel
in
better.
signing the contract.
If I can fully trust you, you're gonna get the best work out of me.
I ain't signing shit,
And
but I'm
we
the
will get to the
subcontractor
bottom of
of
it.
Lord.
I should have just asked the Death Knight.
Seems
I would have talked to the Death Knight. I mean, if you talked to the Death Knight, I would have also talked to them. We have a kinship thing going on, you know?
They're friends.
We're friends.
Very well.
He made a commitment.
What is this? Do we need something? Sacrifice a goat? What is this?
No, it's just it's a second level spell.
Is this guy a fighter or something? Does he not cast magic?
I cast Zone of Truth.
He's an 8th level accountant.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Subclass?
and he goes,
Taxes.
fine.
Okay. Do you know more about this than you're letting on?
No more about what? Be specific.
About the ghosts, of the murders, potential murders, alleged murders.
I mean, everybody has stories on this island. We told you ourselves that Lionel and I swore that we saw people going off in the woods as children. But until this morning, we thought it was nothing more than fairy tales.
Were you trying to obscure any information when you let us away from the site? We were underground. You were right there, right? Like,
mm-hmm.
He wasn't. He was up at the time. He came in much later.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he came in.
He came in the woods when you guys
Yeah.
but it was Lionel that brought us.
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Okay. Do you know if Lionel was, I guess, trying to obscure any information from us, like when he led us away from the site?
My brother is many things, but a mass murdering mastermind is not one of them.
That is
But
not,
if he was,
it's not what I asked you. I asked you a yes or no question. Was he trying to obscure anything from us?
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so, or
that's zone of truth.
Yeah.
They answer it to the best of their ability.
Does Mort cross his arms like that and then sign the contract?
No, Nora does that. I don't.
Is that your little spider?
Nora?
Yeah.
No, it's my daughter.
Oh.
I think the spider should be Nora now, though.
don't know
Okay.
if it had any.
You know, in the sake of honesty, you can ask us questions too, just so you're aware. Like I said, I want to put it all on the table on both ends. Do you guys have anything to ask?
Why did you
No.
all come to this island?
It was.
The Algarians hardly need
We're,
personal guards.
we were given an assignment by a third party.
Who's this third party?
I honestly don't remember. And Serbia says that.
Yeah, Jeremy does not remember, honestly.
I don't know if Mike's still there.
Was
but
it Linen Rouge?
It was Tassan.
Oh, Tassan.
I think Brannick would know because of
He
yeah.
would.
But okay, so does Serbia saying that abate him?
Does it what?
Does Serbia saying that abate his curiosity?
What does Tassan want with a ragtag group of mercenaries coming to our private island during
We
the
are
biggest
no
party of the year?
ragtag group of mercenaries. We are very well versed in getting shit done.
And the fact that we're saying that in the truth means we need it. So you're gonna get a great investigation if I sign this. We will get to the bottom of it.
Also, for some reason, whenever we go somewhere, Veld is somehow involved. So we're expecting that to pop up sooner or later.
You can see why we hesitate on just about everything these days.
Just don't go spouting things about Aaron Veld while you're around the guests, please.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, I don't have an interest in crashing your party. Like I don't want.
The last thing we want is to cause a mass panic at this party.
We're not crashing a party. We have
Al- al-
invitations.
Also, if a mass panic does break out, I'm pretty good at quelling mass panics. Both with, theatrical blessings and also, just spells.
Very well, then. Are we in an agreement? I have other business that we got to attend to before the guests get here. I am still...
I rolled a stealth check earlier and I got a 20. I already signed it. It's been on your desk.
Shit,
It's
wow.
been on your desk for like 5 minutes.
As you say that, because when you sign it, something physically happens.
Fine.
So you might have just crossed the T right as he said that, because what happens is the area where it says basically all of the ink with the enchantment that you got kind of lifts off the page and kind of highlights reading out loud the contract specifically, and the illusory script pops up as well visibly to everybody in this. And at the part where it says items to be negotiated, it almost pulls up a sub menu, and then it pulls over and stuff pops down, and there's a list of things for you to choose from. You can see that it has one thing already highlighted, and that
It
is
says level up.
yeah. One thing is already highlighted, which is selected, and it says basically
Gym juice.
one out of 6. So you get this and 5 other things off of the list below. But the first thing at the top of the list is 200 platinum pieces.
And is gym juice on to draw down on you? You drink it and you get really strong in the gym.
All right. Do you guys want to take a bio break before we item talk, or do you want to item talk and then bio break?
Let's bio break and item talk
Yeah.
while we're bio breaking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Screaming
throw some
through
shit
the
around
door.
to you guys.
This is all my peeing.
Cool.
Alright.
Sorry to make that more stressful than you meant for it to be.
Sorry, Mort's so indecisive.
Jeremy loves pompadours.
All right, sorry, that was a long break. We were discussing items.
This squat little man has long limbs and skin the color of coal. I'll take him. I don't need to read anything else.
Okay. What's that? 2 more then?
There's strange tricksters, born of shadow. What do they do? Hatred of hunters, joys of trespassing, multi-attack.
We love trespassing.
Fist. They do have invisibility. They have advantage on stealth checks. They can do a sneak attack. They can speak to beasts. It is a medium fey creature that can squeeze through spaces as large as a small bird.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah,
2 more.
I kind of want him. He's just like a fucked up little guy.
Yeah. He is a very fucked up. He kind of looks like Steve Buscemi and Kuwabara had a love child. Am I wrong?
No,
That's what he looks like.
Here,
That is horrifying.
like this is a guy that's just made for me. I really like pompadours. My character in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV does have a pompadour.
Also, you like Polnareff.
And it's part of his lore. Polnareff is related to pompadour. He has a kind of like a high top. I like Josuke. He has a pompadour.
This one?
Yeah, that's Josuke. Polnareff is the French guy. And we all know how I feel about the French.
Man, I'm sorry that this whole campaign has been a largely
This has been a very
Yeah.
stressful campaign. I've really been holding it in for 3 years at this
Yes,
point,
I
but
see.
I'm finally ready to go off.
All right, so we want the scroll, the clear mind, the trolls.
Can we take the color vials too?
Yeah, the rainbow.
The rainbow
There's
is
4
great.
of those.
It just seems like
And
a fun.
I mean, another one that stood out to me is the toughness. You like cover
Oh,
yourself
the,
in oil and you gain resistance. piercing and
Iron
bludgeoning.
skin oil. The resistance to slashing.
Oh,
and
slashing and piercing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mhm.
Because I mean, if the other oil isn't going to stack with other magical effects, then it's probably not that worth it.
These are all from Vault of Magic by, oh, look who it fucking is, Kobold Press. Anyway, so here, I'll let you guys take pictures of all these.
Well, we don't have them yet, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess I can take
We'll still
pictures
just
of them.
document.
The only thing we have right now, since we signed the
Those are your
contract, is
options,
is
and
the
we
two.
can delete them, but you can at least look at them. You guys can be like, okay, man, if we get that,
Uh-huh.
I know what I know what I'm gonna fucking do with that, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. Clear mind. It's in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
We can keep going.
God, I love that book. So you guys like kind of like ding 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 ding, click those. It shing fring cool. Everything like goes back onto the contract, and it folds itself and seals it with a like a magical seal, like a magical wax seal. And the only people who can break it are you or him when the contract completes.
You said scroll of conjuring.
Yes, it tells you the basic mechanics, and then it tells you Pombero on the next page, but that's the only thing about it on the next page you really need to know. It doesn't give you the stats. So it's afternoon, and you can already see that the help is kind of like walking, everybody's starting to skirt about. It seems a little more busy as you guys leave than it did.
Doppelganger or Pombero?
Yeah, I picked Pombero because he's a silly little guy.
Okay.
Because it's a Mort contract, aka a Jeremy contract. If there's a pompadour, I will have it.
And now I know that. So
I get
didn't
it
know
now.
that.
So you roll and then you choose which
So
one it is.
Not to get too far off topic, my character in Final Fantasy XIV has the big anime pompadour, which is a hairstyle that's in that game, and it is part of my character's lore. It is that deep.
I get it.
It is a critical part of his lore. It is when he started becoming the version of himself that everybody in the world knows.
What's the last one? Oil of
The iron skin oil.
iron skin oil.
And the pompadours in that game have jiggle physics, just so you know. Because
We
those
love
are
jiggle
big.
physics.
It's really good because it's Final Fantasy, so there are airships. So whenever I'm in an airship, it just flattens against my face. It's great.
I did it.
And with your general passive perceptions, you guys hear voices popping up. Oh, the first ships are arriving. They're here, everybody start to get ready. Oh, I haven't finished the beds. And it's just like the people are starting to go around as you get the sense that the rest of the party people are starting to arrive.
I'm happy to do the rites and make everything look all fancy, but if it's... Are they, like, the rich folk that are coming by, are they, like, smart, or are they just, like, people who will just enjoy a good show more than anything else?
Heavens, no. You just need to do a good show. Most of
Can
them
I
are...
have one of the rainbow vials early?
Persuasion. Anybody want to help him?
I will help
I
action.
need help action. I got a 4. There we go, that's much better. That's a 17 on the die. With persuasion, 18 total.
Can you cast guidance on yourself?
No.
I'm not allowed to touch myself in public.
Wait, oh, I have access to cantrips, so I can cast guidance.
3.
20 total.
Alright. He looks to you, looks to the group, walks over, turns back to you, to his bookshelf, traces something with his hand, and the books come out, and then they all open up, and as they open up, different items are like when the book opens up, and he goes over to one and he plucks one of the rainbow vials, and he goes, a favor, a down payment.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just gonna make things fun. That's all.
Well, we do enjoy some fun.
Yeah. All right. It's time to.
Time for second
I
breakfast.
was just gonna say time for the funniest. I was gonna make a joke about Mort using it to do blackface, but I'm not going. That's only funny to me.
If I could actually speak to all of you before we go about, I don't know if you have been given the full rundown of the order of events that are about to take place. So, while we do say it is midnight to midnight, it is generally from sunrise to sunrise, as it were. So there may be some people who wake up in the middle of the night, start at midnight, but if we do have any younger folk or elder folk, they sometimes like to just party a little bit, call it an early evening, and then continue on through the rest of the day. There will be events while the sun is out. But just be ready. These rich folk can get a little rambunctious. But other than that, do have fun. And I look forward to seeing what your investigations bring.
And he said all that while Zone of Truth is still active.
It's what, 10 minutes?
I'm gonna have to look.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Here we go!
Alright.
Oh, I'm gonna go get dressed.
So you guys have it's like 5:30. So you've got like 6.5 hours. This might be a time to get a full rest in. This might be a time you got like just enough time to get a full rest before midnight if you want to be a crack of the party start. Yeah, you got about 6.5 hours.
Has the party started?
Nope. This is basically the last. This is like if we were doing like a normal party where it was only like 4 hours long. This is like the half hour before the party when people start to show up. But it's like the half day before the party when people are showing up.
So it's sunrise to sunrise, but it starts in the afternoon.
It starts at midnight. But
okay.
but the like events are during the daytime
It
hours.
starts at midnight and then it's 24 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess we should rest, and then I'm gonna get my outfit ready. It takes me 2 hours to do makeup, so.
During the downtime before, during the time before we go to get a full rest, I'm gonna keep an eye out if we can spot that female brown-haired cult member that we caught a little bit of sight of.
For sure. Like I had mentioned, I got to find my notebook where I wrote all of their names down. But Talani and Sirmia could brainstorm about 6 or 7 ladies that it could potentially be and who could maybe be here. That they would know of, but who's to say there's a lot of people, but that's what they could think of. As you guys are going and getting ready, you can see that there's already a lot of people. It's like a theme park opening up with the amount of people starting to sprinkle in for this. 5 bags for one night. Somehow, the lady from the Old Rock has recouped her losses, and you see her yes, come on, Trenchable, and she has a whole new yes, dear. He's a big old glasses, little tiny mustache, and he's behind her pulling just her mountain of stuff. She stops, looks at you for a minute, Sirmia, adjusts her glasses, and it's sorry. Trenchable!
Oh yeah, and keep in mind Talani is still under disguise.
Correct.
Right at this time.
So I will say, and I know she's gone, but if she were here, this would be the cap that I leave for her, is she notices, and you would notice because you know them, a very loud, the Lionel Marisel of Leonin. Talani's uncle, who she is often spelled Uncle Vernon, has arrived. He was well known even when you guys were young as being a yearly attendee. The life of most parties, just a big old rotund lion folk. This one is Jack Black. I mean, really, yeah, no, he's just Lionel as a Leonin, but dresses more Osnabrückian, however that might look. Sirmia, you see Butthead is here, as is
Holding umbrellas.
say what?
They're holding umbrellas.
They don't necessarily need umbrellas. It's just more they feel kind of sick or really groggy. You don't get enough sleep. You didn't eat before you go to bed.
So what tropes apply
For vampires?
in the Louvre?
So, luckily with the mist and the general fogginess, because they're not getting direct sunlight for the most part, most vampires can kind of with a hat just kind of walk around.
Are they fine to be on open water?
That's where things get a little dicey. There's got to be enchantments on the boat to make it desecrated, basically, something that they can travel on.
They cast Hallow on.
No, they can travel if they're in their coffin.
Oh.
Sorry, forgot. That's a train. They can travel if they have if they sleep in dirt from their home. I think that's how the mechanics work at least. But He is there. You guys all also see. Oh God, what was his name? Oh, the Marquis de. Oh, de Riviere. No, not the evil one. The silly, goofy swashbuckler boy. The vampire one.
I remember the character.
Yeah.
He's in charge now, right?
Yeah.
Or-
He's in charge of the area that you guys got rid of the bad guys with. The one super strong vampire is kind of like crippled for probably a century and a half from the fight he had with the penis bone monster. So he's like, this guy's trustworthy.
So he's doing better than Grailmore. You know I love you. I showed you the message.
That's so funny.
Got it. Proverbial.
But you notice that your brother is here with, it looks like, just a bunch of other young guys, like kids that you might have recognized he like grew up with. Other kind of like noble, like aristocratic kids, families who were like super rich from your area, but they weren't like a noble house because there's only really like one noble house per area.
The Tools.
Yes.
He went to a prestigious high school.
100%. And could I have a general perception check?
24.
28.
Holy fuck.
You only got plus 10 to perception.
23.
I lied, I have a plus 5 to
My
perception.
light's here.
I have a plus 5.
16.
Okay.
It would also been 23, my bad.
So, Cassidy, you're looking around. You thought there were going to be a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. And you're just kind of taken in by the whole size of it. You judge that by the time you guys are getting dressed, getting ready, preparing yourselves as the afternoon progresses on, seeing people come in, there's maybe like 250, 300 people going about. Like, they might not all be in those 7 rooms, but across 7 rooms, you probably fit all those people. And they might not all be in those rooms, but that's kind of like the grand, you can hang out in the rest of the place, but this is like the big decoration place where they did. But you guys, the Braddock, Sirmia, and Mort, at different points throughout like the day, like while you're like putting up your hair and like looking out the window, you spot this. Mort, while you're like preparing and looking over your spells, what you're going to prepare, if you guys are doing any long rests, however that might take, or short rests, whatever you might have spent, because you did do that fight. You still have to get some stuff back if you want to. You have time, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I will do a long rest and then I will spend 2 hours getting ready.
Yeah, you have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much have enough time for that. But you see this as you're like getting ready. More, you're preparing your spells. You're speaking with Marilyn about certain spiritual hotspots that you might want to go check out as the evening progresses. Because you guys have a full day that you can kind of fuck around and actually get any secondary goals taken care of while the party is going on. It's not like you have to attend every polo event or everybody has to be at everything. You can diversify.
It's like a con. Like,
Yeah, it's like a con. It's a con, basically.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's a seasonal switchover con.
Yeah.
And you can see some people are definitely like, they're not in costume, but they've come with like, literally like the cosplay of like, I'm the sun, I'm the snow, like.
It's Deadpool.
Yeah. He's still there somehow.
Regular Deadpool.
It's just regular Deadpool.
Yeah. He's just the most annoying guy you can imagine.
It's Melwa.
Is there a spell that I can cast that forces someone to avoid me?
I'm pretty sure you're. I'm pretty sure you're
I cast chaos.
presence.
Instead of doing a long rest, I cast chaos on Melwa while he's sleeping.
Right.
Oh no! This is terrible. What the happened? Tara Jean, please! I cannot let you see me like this.
Yes, if target speaks, he's taking a lot of psychic damage.
The
Keep your dang mouth
Yeah,
shut.
the chaos requirement is if he speaks, he takes a shit.
That's a rough one, buddy.
Instead of psychic damage, he
Or
takes
you
a
see
shit.
this
Doesn't
person
change.
walking
He's-
through. Braddock, you're like kind of as you have less time, you need to recharge. You still might want a long rest just because it feels good to get a nappy nap. You might be sharpening your blade, making sure that your runes aren't getting dull or worn out, and just keeping up on them on your weapons and whatnot. You catch this person, but all three of you at several times throughout the day, while Cassidy, you're tinkering your armor, and you think if you can get some orichalcum, that's all you fucking need to get that shield. Where you're like, the minute I can get that metal, and it's like you need like not an insignificant amount, but you don't need like 10 pounds. It's not like you need a stupid amount. You're like, if I could find like one good cache or like 2 small caches, ooh mama, it's right. You can taste it. You can feel it. You've got the prototype. You're like, oh, I'm so close. But the rest of you see a very becoming, tall woman with almost golden skin, golden hair. She's coming in a dress, just shimmering gold sequins.
Wow!
Eyes of a golden hue, not the retina, but all right, and all three of you, actually, Sir Mort, as you were like sitting there with Arenolin, getting stuff prepared, talking things out, you would have looked up and actually caught eyes with her, and roll me a history check.
Is this before or after the long rest?
It's up to you.
The metagame in me says before, so
I mean, in my head it was before. I figured you guys,
Yeah, I'm gonna
if you did prep, because I said you were choosing your spells and stuff. I figured you
that's
would,
fair.
you'd strategize, then you'd be like, well, I want to be like tip top.
That would have been a 20 total.
Oh, nice. It's a second, but you definitely, without a doubt, recognize this is Gazrig, the Golden Devil that you guys helped free from Reaper Sunny's cave on Amberwood. The one who gave Braddock his fire sword.
Yep.
The one who showed up to help you in Osnabrück by way of Balthiel's boyfriend. Oh, Zareth. The blue fire devil with the white suit.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sending to Braddock. Hey, you up?
Always.
Got eyes on.
And now,
Yeah.
You have to cast sending again
Yeah.
now that he's responded.
Hey, you up? Got eyes on our friend. Quotation marks. Gazrig.
Wait, why did you have to quotate? So that's
Because-
2 words that you didn't need.
I can't put intonation in Sending. I don't know. I don't know what her game is. Just thought you should know. Love you.
It's gotta get the full experience out of it. Every word.
Oh, is he talking? Is he
Mark gets back just one long snore.
That's 1
He'll
word.
dream about me. It's always good to use only 20 words in sending because I start and end with "Hey you up" and "Love you."
I think you just get one back. That is essentially just alright. That is something else to keep in mind. Thank you for the alert. Dear God, get some sleep.
You're gonna be up for 24 hours.
We'll see. Mark's record is 36.
That's good.
Very good.
All right. So,
Service record is 13. Just kidding.
13 hours, just a regular day. Serbia is very eepy.
is there any special preparation that you guys want to do before the day starts? Before the evening starts?
I mean,
Other than what
I
you've
doff
already
my
done.
armor, I sleep, I wake up, I put on a very fancy dress.
Mark's gonna look and see if there's any.
I probably do like a black dress.
Oh, nice.
The guy that we were originally sent here to investigate, do we see him arrive at all before we take our long rest?
I mean, he's the guy whose house you're at.
Oh, okay, yeah. But just to clarify, I do have those augmentations on the four most prominent places that people are going to be.
Yep.
That will start recording audio and video whenever he gets within 60 feet of it, and they will each record for 1 hour. Once he gets within range.
Alright. So, you guys all wake up, get ready, prepare, everybody looks nice in whatever form with which they decide to.
I'm using my shard of creation to create a suit, and I'm gonna keep my armor off because I know that I can just snap it back on in an instant if shit hits the fan.
What do you think that's gonna happen?
I have a masquerade mask.
Remember the last gala that we were at?
I remember every party that you guys were at.
We fought a fucking kaiju.
That's true. They're right there. I look at them every game session.
But it just has it ready just in case we get too close to a body of water.
Yep. In this
We really-
island-based adventure.
Yeah, if you get too close to a body of water, if you get a good cliffhanger, like you just ready to rock.
Kaiju. Gojira. Everybody's assembled. You see the Marisels, all of them. You got all of the kids. I mean, not kids, but the offspring, the adult children of the main three. You see Claudio with his boyfriend. I think her name was Valentino. It's in my notebook. That's what I'm looking for. I'll find it.
Valentino. Ooh, he's gonna. Ooh. I remember this guy. That's Ginny's ex.
Valentino.
I think so, right?
I think it actually was Valentino.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Actually, now canonically, I want it to be Ginny's ex. Ginny's ex is
Well,
now
no,
the
they
boyfriend.
they dated
Ginny's
right
ex
when
is
we
gay.
met. Like,
Yeah. No, you're right. I think it was maybe it was Victorio. But I think it's funnier if
I remember
Ginny's-
him because Mort was incredibly jealous of this guy.
Yeah, he was the grandson of Doran Yo.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I remember him now. I'll have to check the name. Maybe it was Victorio. Maybe it was Valentino.
I distinctly remember.
No, you're
being
totally right. It
Valentino.
was definitely no, because that was my idea. It was like Valentine. Like, of course, she loves the guy whose name is Valentino.
It sucked.
But they're all standing up there.
I'm just-
Lionel's
just
talking
stealing
with
girls.
his brothers. They're kind of laughing. Lionel, of course, being like bigger and more aggressive, like. And then eventually, Lunella comes and places her hand on Lionel's shoulder, and he turns and she gestures to the very large crowd which is here. And he goes, "Ah, yes!" And Prospero tinks his glass, and everybody tink, 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 tink. It's just a sea of tinks. And Pardon me. Lionel raises his glass and goes, "Welcome, friends, to this year's seasonal festival here on our estate. And we would like to welcome all of you, as this, my brother has just informed me, thanks to the historical research of some of our very esteemed friends," and he kind of spots some of you in the audience and cheers you, "that this will be the 100th year that we are celebrating this event on our estate." And everyone's like, "Oh!" Ding, 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 clap, 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 clap. There's like a general kind of rumble of excitement. And he says, "Now, the events will get started in just a few minutes' time. We have a little bit of an opening ceremony. I believe my brother has some chaplain's presentation for us, and then we should begin the festivities." Yes, and everybody starts to clap, and there's kind of like a little bit of like a rumble, excitement. And Prospero gestures to you, Mort.
I chug the rainbow vial.
All right.
Here's how my appearance changes. Mort's skin looks slightly less pale, and then he walks onto the stage.
At least
I'm-
make yourself
He's
tan.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm debating whether I should make him blonde.
Okay.
just for this.
We can open
Frosted tips.
Just
explaining
blonde
what
hair,
everybody
blue
looks
eyes,
like
just looks
since it's a
slightly,
gala.
just like I'm gonna really be approved by rich people.
It's so true. Oh my god, it's so right.
Mort goes out and addresses the crowd. Good evening, everybody. Is this on? So he's casting prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. There's like a floating rock that has a thaumaturgy spell cast on
Yay!
it.
Who's ready to party?
Yeah! No, it's the whole. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
and Mort, it's kind of like.
Yeah! Well, let's start with a prayer.
Oh! And then you hear somebody from the back go, "Yeah!"
This is like one of those youth group retreat things. Yeah.
Just the
All right. Before we get started, let's pray the Lord's Prayer.
yeah.
Invoke your calm emotions.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pray with you guys, and you can join me if you'd like. I guess it kind of really doesn't matter because it's my magic, and it's gonna really keep things kind of light and fresh.
Okay, what do you do?
Keep it light.
And I need you to do a performance check.
Keep it light with
Does
the side of
anybody
heavy.
help him, and how do you help him? I'd like you to do flavor to this. How is this presented to us?
I'm trying to see if there is like an actual appropriate spell for me to cast. For
If you are doing any like body motions. Well, no way. I was gonna say I was gonna slap on my invisibility cloak and try to move his arms around to try and make it look a little cooler. But if he's not gonna be doing a lot of movement with his body, then
I'll prepare Gift of Gab so that as like a reaction.
what does Gift of Gab do?
Just in case you say something that you regret, I can erase 6 seconds.
Mort doesn't know the meaning of the word regret.
That's
I
all he knows. No, I'm kidding.
can cast guidance.
Thanks. I will also use Gift of Luck. I don't know if there's a specific spell that I should be casting for this without. I was hoping I would have the break between sessions to like dig.
No. I'll tell you what. We will open with you being brought up on stage. We'll close tonight on this. Prospero is going to come up. He's going to say, "Yes, we are going to have a general blessing by one of our esteemed Knights of Our Lady and her consort. And the kind of thaumaturgy lights come over to you, Mort. And as you everyone claps, and then
I definitely say all that same stuff now.
For sure. The spotlights shoot up on stage, and then right before you're about to go, Mort, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and a voice in your ear. Don't forget about our deal, boy.
Okay.
Everybody has
I'll
to
be
explain
watching.
what they're wearing.
Let's party. And then as you turn, nowhere. You guys don't see a golden dude.
I don't think we ever saw someone, right?
No.
It's just tomorrow.
He just experiences this. Everything almost hushes in, all the sound deafens, everything kind of darkens as you hear this, and then as soon as their hand comes off your shoulder, the lights come back, the sound swarms back in on you. And then as you're looking, you swear, over here, you see Azrael walking through the crowd, making eye contact and smiling, and then you turn, and now he's over there looking and talking to somebody. He's over here, he's serving shrimp to somebody.
He's the one that said, woo!
Yeah, he's the one that said, woo! But then as you're looking, you just can't, you lose it. Or you're just imagining things. But we'll open with you coming up on stage and opening the party with your blessing. That'll be how we open next session.
Grand.
Sweet.
I'm looking at just stuff that I can do. The spell symbol can do some wacky